You guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to discuss all things fragrance. So if you're into smelling good, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. I do have a lot of new followers to the channel. Thank you so much for hitting that button. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Okay, now if you're wondering what's going on, okay, this is actually a perfume tray video. This is January's perfume tray video. I know I talked so much shit about the perfume tray last year and how I felt like I was bored with it. I was tired of it. Whoop de whoop whoop. Well, I have put a poll up on Instagram asking y'all, well, y'all may not follow me on Instagram, because I feel like the people that follow me on YouTube just follow me on YouTube. And the people that follow me on Instagram just follow me on Instagram. But anyway, I do a reel every month as well, sharing my perfume tray with Instagram. So I put up a poll on Instagram asking everybody, do y'all want the perfume tray for 2024? And the vote was yes, okay? Everybody was like yes. So here we are. We're going to keep the perfume tray going for 2024. I know I talked a lot of shit last year about the perfume tray and how I felt bored with it. But really, I can't really say I was bored with it because I gave myself a lot of options. I did. Like, I would fill that tray up to the tip, okay? So I had a lot of options on the tray. And I was actually committed to the tray. When I put the fragrances there, I was committed to it. I'm still going to be committed to it, but from time to time I may wear a fragrance that is in my collection that's not on the tray. But that's what today's video is. It's a perfume tray. And if you're new here, again, I have a lot of new subscribers here. I don't edit the video. I'm just talking straight from the dome. Sometimes I come on, I'm not wearing makeup. Sometimes I'm in my robe. So those are the vibes when I do my perfume tray. I'm very, very laid back, relaxed, chill, okay? Because I do feel like I have to get dressed up a lot of times to put makeup on, to come on YouTube and things like that. I just need one day. And one day where I can just, you know what I'm saying, be myself and not have to do all that. I can just jump on and come talk to you guys. So I felt like that time could happen when I talk about my perfume trays. Another thing I like to do before I get into the perfume tray is talk about current events, okay? What's going on in my life, the shit that's going on in the world, things like that, okay? So ain't nothing happening over here in my life, baby. It's what, today is Saturday, January 5th. Baby, ain't nothing new, okay? Same soup, just warmed up. Now, what's new is probably my hair. I don't know if you guys have ever seen me wear my hair like this, but this year, in 2024, I have made the commitment to take better care of my hair. And it's not like I never really took care of my hair. I just wore a lot of wigs. And I'm just really over the wigs right now. I just want to wear my natural hair. And it's grown a lot. As y'all seen in my last video of the House of Sillage video, my hair has grown. I was just this morning, okay, thinking to myself like, dang, it was just yesterday when my hair was short. Like, my hair grows a lot. It's thick, it grows fast, and when I wear it in its natural state, I don't really know what to do with my hair. Like, I don't know how to style it. It takes, if you're a natural girly, it takes a lot. We talking about wash and goes is half a day. You have to put your products in. You have to style your hair with the products. You got to let that shit dry. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I wanted to make the commitment to myself to take better care of my hair this year. So this is the style I'm wearing for the rest of the week. I like to do a wash and go and, you know, wear it until it gets big and frizzy. Usually a wash and go only lasts me about 5 days, okay? And then the next week I would do a style like this where I don't have to touch my hair. I don't have to really put product in my hair. I can just put my makeup on and go. So I don't know what you would call this, a pompadour mohawk I don't know what you would call this, okay? But this is not all my hair. This is some Jamaican twist. I don't know what this is. It's like a Jamaican twist. I was trying to get the Cuban twist, but of course they didn't have it. But anyway, that's what's going on with the hair. But as far as current events, so let's talk about that. It is 2024. It's a whole new year. And the way things are happening right now, it's kind of like 2023 was like, okay, I'm going to let y'all have Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. And then come January 1, bitches, we're getting back to business. We're getting back to the shenanigans. We're getting back to that BS, okay? We're getting back. And it started, I feel like, with the Cat Williams interview. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like it started with Cat. We were like, what, day 3 into January, and this interview comes out, and it was wild, okay? 2 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. That was a whole damn movie. A whole movie, and I sat up and watched all of it. It was very entertaining. Now, I ain't never had nothing against Cat Williams. I think he's always been like a really good comedian. He's always like made me laugh. Like, I love Chappelle. I love Chris Rock. I love Kevin Hart. But that goddamn Cat Williams, I mean, he makes me laugh. Like, I was watching the Dave Chappelle comedy special, that's the new one that's on Netflix right now. I mean, I might have laughed about, a nice good laugh, you know what I'm saying, maybe about 2 or 3 times, but for the most part I really wasn't laughing that much. Like, it was funny, but it wasn't like slap me funny, you know what I'm saying? But Cat Williams has always made me laugh, y'all, and that damn interview was nothing short of hilarious. It was hilarious. Like, it had moments where it could be serious, but for the most part that interview was so freaking hilarious. Like, it was funny. It was funny. I mean, it sounded like the man had a lot to get off his chest, you know. And you can't let stuff build up like that, you know what I'm saying? You got to get that off your chest and go, you know, go on with your life, baby. You can't let that stuff build up. It sounded like he had 20 years worth of shit on his chest that he decided he was gonna let out right there on in Club Shay Shay. Okay, he aired it out, he cleared it out, baby. He let it go. I mean, he went back 20 years, and you know, word on the street is that he did it for clout. You know, I don't think Cat is broke. You got at least, he said he got 14. I don't know, was it 14 Netflix specials? I know I didn't see at least about 3 Netflix specials, okay? Maybe 4. That's residual money. You know what I'm saying? That's, I don't know. I'm thinking he getting royalties on that money. That's what I would think. So it's residual. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him being broke. You know, people were saying like, oh, he did it because his name ain't been out there. Nobody been talking about him for a while, or whoop-de-whoop, whatever. I honestly feel like he had something to get off his chest. I don't think it had anything to do with clout. I don't think it had nothing to do with money. I think he just was like, nah, these boys talking shit. I need to come on here and clear it up. But y'all, once that yak started going to work on them, baby, that's when it started to shift, okay? And that's when he really got to talking, in my opinion. Like, he really, baby, that yak was flowing, them lips was flapping, okay? He was letting it all out. He was letting it all out. And somebody put up on social media he used to date Hazel E. I was like, ooh, wow, okay, I didn't know that, but to each his own, you know what I'm saying? Like, cheers to you. But I was like, but yeah, if that Cat Williams interview is any indication on what 2024 is going to be like, let me sip my wine, because baby, whole P. Diddy thing, we ain't even talked about that, because I don't even think I think that happened after I did December's. I know I came on here and talked to y'all about December trade. I know I did. How can I say this without sounding stupid? But for years, I have looked at TD as a man of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was feeling some type of way on my way to work, whatever the situation is, I could listen to TD on the way to work and get inspiration and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's different, you know, because it's like, it's different. I don't know why in the world a pastor would ever need to be at a P. Diddy party. Like, I just don't understand why. Because from my understanding, you can't straddle the fence when you are walking with Christ, when you are a person of God, a man of God. You're not supposed to be straddling the fence. So why the hell is you at I was about to say a freak off. Baby, why you at a freak off? Why are you there? That's the part I'm trying to figure out. Why are you there? Very reminiscent of 2023 right now. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Maybe everything will turn around, child. I don't know. Last thing I want to talk about is these goddamn Stanley cups. Now, I was on TikTok and I was going through, you know, the feeds or whatever, and then they was showing videos of people fighting in Target over these cups. You know what? Either Starbucks was slick or Stanley was slick, but either way they got y'all, because from my understanding we supposed to be on a Starbucks boycott. I've been boycotting Starbucks, okay, since day one when the boycott started. And so I'm like, we all know Starbucks is losing money right now. One video of a man camping out with his daughter. It was like 40 degrees and you're camping out from like 2 a.m. all the way until 4 a.m. when they actually started like getting in line for a cup. Man, to be honest with you, I don't see anything special about them cups. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, I don't even own one. Like, I don't understand. Even when I first saw one, a young lady at work had one, and I said, oh, that's the cup people keep talking about. Yeah, it's my Stanley. Da, 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 isn't it cute? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, what's so special about it? I think it's the handle and the straw. I was like, girl. At that point, I was like, nah, the most I'm gonna pay for a cup is probably gonna be about $25 to $30. That's the most I'm gonna pay for a cup. And it got to be like a nice cup, like darn near customized cup for me. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something special about that cup. And I just don't see anything special about Stanley cups. I mean, it does the same thing other cups do. Like, unless the water is gonna jump from the cup into my mouth, I don't want it. Like, if I got to do this with the cup, there's nothing special about it. If I'm still putting that cup up to my mouth so I can get a sip of water, there's nothing special about that cup. I'm just sorry. It's nothing. I'm not really sorry, but there's nothing special about that cup, y'all. It's really not. And to see people fighting over that cup, again, it gave me 2023 vibes. I mean, and I don't expect for change to happen overnight. We still in the first week of January. But my goodness, like, what are we doing? We're fighting over a cup? Child, I was very perplexed with that. I was really perplexed with that. Because I was like, damn, I'm looking at all these videos of people fighting, and I'm like, people's fight, really not my fight. Like, people out here fighting over cups, and I'm fighting sometimes for life. You don't feel me? Like, I'm fighting for a lot of other things that, you know what I'm saying, that mean something. And y'all fighting over cups? Girl, make it make sense. Because it's over my head, okay? It's like, I'm not finna square up with you. I'm not finna, for a cup, baby, you can have the cup, okay? Because guess what? I guarantee you're not gonna be drinking out of that cup in 2 months. That cup is gonna be sitting there with all the other 30 million cups that you have, that you just had to have. It's not worth it. It's just so many other things I feel like that are way more important in life right now than a pink or red Stanley cup. I don't give a damn if the straw is insulated. And from what I hear, the drinks don't stay cool all day. Like the ice actually does melt. Baby, I hate to be the one to tell you what happens in the movie. But yeah, I hear that the ice melts, okay? The ice melts in the cup. That's what I hear. For January's perfume tray, I wanted, because it's cold right now. And it's been cold consistently for like, I want to say, right around Christmas here in Houston, it started being cold like every night. So I wanted to dedicate this tray basically to all my heavy hitter fragrances. They're not necessarily ouds. It's a little bit of everything. But these are the fragrances that I would consider wearing when it's like really cold outside. So here is the tray. Let me get a quick thumbnail. Ooh. Man. I'm just gonna start, and I'm not gonna go into detail with the notes or anything like that. So if it's anything that I talk about, comment down below, and I'll do a separate video. As I say, we'll do a separate video. But who is we? I'm the only one here. You want that thing to come true? You gotta talk like it already exists, okay? And i.e. me and my team, we will get another video out to you. From Juice Box, and I only have one fragrance from this brand. This is what the bottle looks like, and their fragrances come kind of like, they're designed to look like a record, okay? And I believe their theme is like music and fragrance. I don't really know much about the brand. This is my first fragrance I've ever purchased from them, and I actually got this on sale, and it reminds me of another fragrance that I used to have, and it's from Costume National. And I swear to you, when I first smelled this, I said, oh my God, that is the fragrance. At this particular store, I went to a boutique here in Houston looking for this fragrance by, I want to say it's Costume National, because I used to wear it back in the day, and it was just the sexiest fragrance ever. Well, they had it, but the price had went all the way up. It is a niche fragrance. I said, I don't remember paying $200 for this fragrance when I bought it, probably at this point 20 years ago. I don't remember paying $20 for it. So needless to say, I didn't get it, and my little heart was so broken. But I kept like looking at the fragrances, and this was on the discount table, and I sprayed it and smelled it, and I was like, this is the same fragrance. And then I really got confused. I was like, I don't remember buying this bottle. There's no way I bought this bottle. Like, I would remember getting this bottle. The amber fragrance, it has a little bit of spice in it, but the star of the show is most definitely the amber. It dries down a little powdery. It's very sexy. The name of it is called Live in Loud. Live in Loud, okay? That is the name of the fragrance. And I think it's just a gorgeous scent. Perfect to wear for this time of the year. So I had to put it on the tray because I haven't really been wearing any of my heavy hitter fragrances, because truth be told, it just really started getting cold around here. Like, I just started running my heat, and I don't even run my heat that often, baby. I give me a bunch of blankets, some socks, okay, sweatshirt. Child, I'm trying to keep my bill under $100, and that's what I've been doing, okay? The next fragrance on the tray is from Brandt. This is Genesis. I have talked about this fragrance before. This is rose, oud, vanilla. Oh, it's so pretty. It does kind of remind me a little bit of like the DNA. It's not duping anything. Let me just say that first off. But it has the same type of DNA or vein as perfumes like Delina Exclusive. You get that sweet, creamy vanilla, and then you get the rose, the oud. I want to say this one might have a little bit of tobacco in it, but it is very, very sexy. I also feel like it has a slight Middle Eastern vibe going on with it, but a hint, just a hint. Okay, but other than that, it is a beautiful scent. I do have a discount code down below for you guys to use. It does come in a 10 ml if you want to get that and not commit to this full-size bottle. But this full-size bottle, last I looked, I want to say it was running about $145, $150. Okay, that was when I first reviewed this fragrance. That's what it was. I haven't checked the prices lately, but in my opinion, for the bottle, the packaging is heavy, is sturdy. I think that $140 to $150 is a really nice price. Okay, considering what you're getting, because even right now, if y'all have been perfume shopping lately, even right now, designer fragrances are going to hit you for about $150. Okay, and we're talking a designer. This is niche. Okay, this is a niche brand. Yeah, to make sure I have lipstick on my teeth. Okay, moving on. I put Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli 64 on the tray. And this is a beautiful oud fragrance. This is like the first oud fragrance Mona came out with, in my opinion. I want to say there's oud, there's leather, there's vanilla, there's golden rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud, and sugared patchouli. I'm wondering if things would have went different if she would have saved Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli to be in the Oudgasm collection and picked one of the others to come out first, like the vanilla oud. Maybe release that one when this one came out, and then put this one with the Oudgasm collection. I wonder if she thought about that. But I like this fragrance. This you smell that liquor, okay, in the opening. You smell the rum. But as this dries down, it's very, let me tell you, it's very like boom, heady, bombastic, okay, in the opening. That first spray, you get that liquor, you get that rum. It's very intense. But as this fragrance dries down, you guys, it gets very soft. I think this is a perfect fragrance to wear for this time of the year, you know, since it's cold outside, you know, heavy coats, boots, you know what I'm saying, hats, y'all know the vibes. So I think it would be nice to wear right now. I also put on the tray a fragrance from Chris Collins. This is called Sweet Taboo. I put this on because I've been wearing out that African rooibos, okay? I've been wearing that African rooibos out. I'm actually going to spray this on my hand because I love this fragrance. Love this. Is so pretty. It's bright. It's a little woody. What's interesting is I'm definitely picking up the spicy notes in this fragrance, but I'm not getting much of the sage, because usually I can pick sage up like that. In here is blended very well. And I'm not getting much of the cacao unless the cacao is giving it like that creaminess, because I feel like this is kind of creamy. But I feel like this is very, very sexy. This next fragrance has been on my tray at least 3 or 4 times, at least 2 or 3 times in 2023. And okay, so I really don't do anything. Like, I really don't go out like that. I really don't. This year, I want to change that. I want to go out more. I want to take myself out to eat, you know, date myself, do things. Because I cannot wear this fragrance to work. I think it would just be too much. But this is Grand Soir by Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. And this fragrance, I know you guys have seen this perfume on the tray at least 2 times in 2023. But this is the most beautiful amber fragrance I have ever smelled. It's warm, it's rich. It does lean a bit masculine in my opinion, but it is everything. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And I want to put a dent in this fragrance this year. Like I want to put a dent in it. So I put it back on the tray. Even if I gotta do like 2 or 3 sprays, you know, let me just spray some of it now. Okay, so I gotta get out of that hole and knowing I ain't finna do nothing but go take a shower. But I gotta get out of that hole, having to have somewhere to go to wear my fragrances. You know, that's crazy to me. Like, I'm gonna wear my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I bought it. I don't want it to sit up and get old. I'm gonna wear it. But I think anybody can pull that fragrance off. Now, can anybody pull this one off? Is going to be the question. Now, this was gifted to me by Twisted Lily. And this is Tony Iommi's Monkey Special. The top is so hard to get off. Now, this does have rose in it. And it has a lot of freaking patchouli. This is what the bottle looks like. I'm going to put this. The top is so hard to get off. This is what the bottle looks like. Tony Iommi's Monkey Special. Y'all, this is a freaking beast. Oh, this is a beast mode fragrance. I'm kind of even scared to spray it right now. I'm going to just do one spray. A little one. Ooh. This thing is beastly. Blow your head off. But damn, it's so good. I pick up the rose. I pick up the patchouli for sure. I want to say there's some fruity notes in here, like a dried fruit that I'm picking up too. It has a bit of a booziness to it. Not a bit. It's very boozy. It's very boozy, in my opinion. And it's been sitting for like 2 months now, so it's starting to do its thing. Raw patchouli, uncut patchouli, okay? Like, they ain't touched this patchouli. They just grinded it up and put it in the fragrance. And that is what I'm getting. It is very heavy on the patchouli. So you gotta like patchouli, baby, to enjoy that fragrance. You really do. One more time. This was a impulse buy. It wasn't a blind buy. I did smell it in Macy's before I bought it. So it wasn't a blind buy. But the thing of it is, I got. Because the woman that was wearing it, she smelled so good. Like, and it's happened to me before, but this smelled so good on her. And I don't know if she was lying to me just to make a sale. I hope not. But I don't think she would have lied to me. But she said she was wearing this, because I was like, what do you have on? It smells so good. And she was like, oh, I have on Gucci Guilty Intense Perfume. I have Gucci Guilty Absolute Perfume. This is the Intense. And y'all know how I feel about Gucci. Rarely do I talk about Gucci fragrances because I have a very love-hate relationship, with Gucci fragrances. But again, I did smell this in the store and I wasn't mad at it. I was like, okay, I kind of like this. It's odd to me. It's not as heady as the original Gucci Guilty. I had to give that one away. But it has those vibes that I like. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna see what it do. And I'm gonna give it another like 2 or 3 months. 3 months. When the summertime hit, we'll see if it still is around. Because I'm just like, I don't know. Now, this is a new one that I added to the collection. I feel like I've talked about this in my best of the best fragrances for 2023 2023, and I actually bought this one at the end of 2023, but it just blew me away when I first smelled it. I had to include it in the video, even though this fragrance was not released in 2023. It just blew me away. It blew me away. This is 34 Boulevard. This is 34. What am I like? Meg Thee Stallion. This is a 34 Boulevard Saint Germain by Diptyque. Of the dry down. The dry down on this chef's kiss. Amazing. It reminds me of Eau de Well in the dry down. Eau de Well is very vanillic. This is very vanillic, but it has the woody notes with it, like the patchouli and things like that. I want to say this is what perfumers would call a sheep. Okay, some people may say chypre, but I think it's pronounced sheep. And a sheep is basically a fragrance composed of like of certain particular notes, like patchouli. I can't think of the other ones. Maybe like some type of resin, like olibanum and things like that. Okay, you have those three particular notes in that fragrance, and it's considered to be a sheep. That's what they call it. You know what? We should go into detail about that. I don't think this type of fragrance is going to be for everybody. I've said that when I reviewed it before. I think it is going to be for that individual who likes a very earthy fragrance. You like a woody fragrance. You like vanilla, okay? But you have to like the earthy woodiness, aromatic. This fragrance has a touch of green in this in here as well. So you have to be that type of person. And finally found a Diptyque fragrance that I love, because at one point I was like, I don't know if Diptyque is for me, y'all. Like, I don't know. Like, and this is the thing, like, I don't like when I go, let's take Diptyque for example. If I go to Diptyque and I smell all of their fragrances and I don't relate to any of them, I can't make myself like their fragrances just because it's Diptyque. The same would happen if it was MFK, if it was Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, if it was BuyArgos, if it was Amouage, if it was Parfums de Marly, it doesn't matter. Like, if the fragrance has to resonate with me. Nothing against the brand, but if you see why there's certain brands I don't talk about besides Bond Number 9, and we'll get into that on a later date. But if I don't talk about the brand, more than likely it means that I haven't found a fragrance that I like, that, you know, I want to add to my collection. Because the collection is all about fragrances that I love. Y'all never hear me talk about fragrances that I hate, because I don't have nothing in this collection that I hate. Who does that? Who buys fragrances that they hate? Child, comment their name down below. No, I'm just playing. Don't comment their name. Don't comment. Okay, I put a Tom Ford. Actually, I have two Tom Ford fragrances on the tray. This is Ebene Fumé from Tom Ford's Private Blend collection. This fragrance smells like money. It smells like cash. It smells like dollars, like coins, like coinage, okay? Like legal tender. It smells like comeuppance, okay? Money. It just smells so damn good. I do think that this fragrance leans a bit masculine, but this is like an ambery fragrance, very deep amber. I feel like there is more than likely some vanilla in here, of course. Very earthy, incensey, you know, all the things. It's gorgeous though. It really is. It is a really, really gorgeous scent. I want to say I purchased this one last year, early part of last year, I believe. Caught it on sale at Nordstrom. I'm telling you, if you guys are not like signed up for the Nordstrom emails, y'all need to do so, or follow Nordstrom on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, because they do have fragrances that go on sale from time to time. And you know what the interesting, I don't think they make a big announcement about it. That's the thing. But this year, when I see the fragrances go on sale at Nordstrom, I will be sure to let you guys know. I think the last one I bought for like 130. That was white suede, and they were running a sale. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. I just happened to go on the website just randomly one day, and I was like, oh my God, their Tom Ford fragrances are on sale. Really? I'm like, why y'all ain't saying nothing? Alright, I put Black Phantom from Kilian on the tray. This is a warm, sweet coffee fragrance. It smells a little boozy to me, but it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, it took me a long time to purchase this fragrance, and I don't know why. I was really like scared of this fragrance. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. But another one I caught on sale, I got this one on sale from the Sephora, was it the VIB sale, when you could get like 20% off or whatever. I caught this one on sale. A lot of my fragrances, y'all, I catch them on sale, especially the high-end fragrances. I'm telling you, that is the way to go. That is, if you are trying to buy more high-end fragrances this year, baby, catch a sale. Okay, catch a sale. Use some of these people discount codes and save you some money. Like, are we really spending full price on fragrances this year? We doing that? Because I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to leave that up to y'all. Speaking of sale, this is Emerald Rain. And I got this over a year ago from the House of Sillage. They were running a sale, and I picked it up. At the time, I had my Discovery set, and I saw these some fragrances from their signature collection go on sale, and I did not know what they smelled like. So I'm happy I had that Discovery set. I want to say this was the end of 2022. I'm happy I had that Discovery set because I was able to smell Emerald Rain, and I bought it. Beautiful inside. I love this particular bottle because the top is black. I think it's really cute. Now this one is a very powdery, sweet amber fragrance. I think this tray is mostly amber, to be honest with y'all. But this is so beautiful. It has a little bit of spice in it, okay? But it's not overpowering. It's a soft spice. But for me, this is sweet and very powdery, and I think it just goes so well with the cold weather, because this particular one, I think this is a very unique fragrance. This one smells more niche to me than any of the other House of Sillage fragrances. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. It is, House of Sillage is niche, but this smells just different. You know what I mean? It smells unique. If you have Emerald Rain, you are a special girl. Okay, I said that in the last video. You're special. You are like me. We have similar tastes and fragrances, and even though we are women, or you could be a man too, never know, a man can wear this. But if you have this, we have similar tastes. We're not afraid to be different when it comes to our fragrances, because the truth of it is, even though I love y'all, I don't want to smell like everybody, okay? I want to smell different. I want to smell unique. I want to smell like Amanda, okay? And usually when y'all roll up on me, I'm smelling totally different. Like, I'm smelling like something you ain't never smelled before. I'm telling you, I'm smelling different. Like, yeah, I'm coming to the party smelling real different, okay? Real different. This month on this tray, are huge. I put my baby on the tray. This is Louis Crown by Christian Louboutin. Ooh, I love this fragrance. Oh my God, I just gotta spread a little bit. Ooh, I love this. Oh my God, I love this. This was my very first Luby fragrance from the Luby world. My very first one. I do have Luby Rouge right there. But this was the one I fell in love with. I had to make a decision. I was like, what do I want my first one to be? Everybody had Luby Rouge, and I was like, I love Luby Rouge. I really do. I'll get it at another point. But Luby Crown was the one for me. It is woody. Okay, I want to say there's only 3 notes here. And I think 2 of them are woods. And the other one may be patchouli. So that's how it's coming off. But to me, it smells like a beautiful, woody, kind of bright, effervescent, almost like a Santal type of fragrance. Not quite Le Labo, okay? Think more woody, okay? But not necessarily creamy. Like some Santals can come off creamy like a sandalwood. But this one is very woody. It's all about the woods. And I'm not picking up a lot of the patchouli in this fragrance. There may be something a little spicy in here too, like a little bit of pink pepper or something like that. But I love Luby Crown. Love Luby Crown. Why is my nose itching now? My nose is itching. Does that mean that somebody misses me, thinking about me? Why is my nose itching? Or is it just dust? I hope it's just dust, because I don't need nobody from my past coming up, okay? Stay where you at. Stay where you at. Santal Carmen on the tray. Now y'all know Atelier pulled out from the US in 2022, I believe, and I had to have this in my collection before they pulled out. I think you can still get their fragrances, but you're going to have to get them shipped to you from overseas. Okay, where are they? In France. They're gonna come from France, and y'all know that's about $20 or $30 right there. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. So I picked this one up. I want to say from Saks Off, I believe. I love this fragrance. When I wear this, y'all, I get so many compliments. It's crazy. This is definitely giving Santal. Not quite Le Labo, because I know whenever people talk about Santal, people instantly think about Le Labo. Santal 33. It's not giving that at all. It's reminiscent of it, but this one goes in a more elegant, more sophisticated, way more sexier, okay? That way more sexier. This is sex in a bottle, for real, for real. Y'all know Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I'm gonna have to do my sexy Valentine's Day scent fragrances that I say are in my arsenal. Even though I'm single, and I may not have a Valentine's Day, but that's okay. I'm gonna take myself out for Valentine's Day. Forget all that. I'm taking myself out this year for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna go all out for myself too. I'm gonna do flowers. I'm gonna do, now I may not do balloons, but I'm gonna do flowers. I'm gonna do dinner. I might even buy myself a gift. Like, I'm gonna go all out for Valentine's Day. You know what? I might even treat myself to a spa, or even a nice hotel. Okay, we got some ideas going. Okay, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna get an outfit. I'm gonna get shoes. I'm gonna do my own makeup, my own hair, child. Now, I might wear a wig for Valentine's Day, because you know it's Valentine's Day. What day does Valentine's Day actually fall on this year? I want to see if it's on like a weekend or something. Oh, it's on a Wednesday. Okay. We'll see. But I still would do the flowers, okay? If I don't do nothing else, I'm still gonna do the flowers, and I might buy myself a bottle of perfume. Period. Black Orchid by Tom Ford. This is top 10 for life. Top 10 for life. This is an absolutely gorgeous scent. My very first Tom Ford, not this particular bottle, but my very first Tom Ford fragrance was Black Orchid, and I loved it. I thought back then it was the most unique thing that I have ever smelled in my life. I was like, oh my God, what is this? There have been fragrances in my life that set me, once I smell them, set me on this whole different trajectory. Is it trajectory? We will be working on our vocabulary in this year as well. Trajectory, whatever. That have sent me, okay, they have pivoted me in different directions. Where I thought I was this Bath and Body Works girl until I smelled Lolita Lampica. And then once I smelled Angel from Mugler, Lolita Lampica was done. And Angel sent me on a different path. When I first started wearing Angel, I was like, oh my God, I'm really different when it comes to fragrances. Like, I'm really different. And when I smelled this Black Orchid, it just really confirmed it. I am just different. When it comes to fragrances, what do they call that? I don't know. Weird? I think weird is a bad word for it, honestly. I'm just different. You know, I like to smell different. And I guess maybe this has a little bit of a masculine touch to it as well. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just like more masculine type fragrances. I don't know. But I love Black Orchid. It's one of my absolute favorites. And this is a new bottle. I do have a bottle that I need to finish up, which I should put that on a tray, actually finish that up, and then go for that one. But, all right, Narciso Rodriguez Amber Musk. I bought this one last Mother's Day. It smells so good. Nothing really like Narciso Rodriguez her. It may have a touch of her in it, a little bit, but it's mostly giving amber and musk. And it is so good, y'all. It is so good. So good. Well worth the coin. Well worth it. It is just gorgeous. I went over the summer last year, one day in the heat. Man, it banged. When I tell you, it acted a fool. This fragrance cut up. That's when I knew I could get away with wearing certain fragrances that I would only wear in the wintertime. I could wear them in the summertime and they smell totally different. They just come off smelling different in that heat. I can't explain it, but that heat turns it up, okay? All the way up. And this one acted a fool, okay? Amber Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. I'm gonna have to go take me an allergy pill or something because, baby, the way my nose is itching right now. You know what? This one might end up being on the chopping block as well. I'm not 100% sure. But this was a blind buy for me, and I've never been a fan of the original Shalimar fragrance, but I do love Tonka. This is Shalimar Tonka Melisime by Guerlain. And I don't know. This smells very powdery. There's some iris in here, which I'm a big fan of iris. There's some vanilla, there's some tonka. Those are the three notes that I get the most. I'm not necessarily mad at this fragrance. I just don't know if I want to hold on to it like that. I don't know. It smells like baby powder. It smells like a... It really does. Like, you know what? I think I could get away with wearing this to work because it's smelling just like baby powder. It smells like a fresh, clean, powdery scent. Very fresh. A little, you know, kind of roasted from the tonka. But for the most part, this is giving me Johnson & Johnson baby powder. That is what this is giving me. So, I don't know. It does have a little bit of a medicinal smell also, then I'm not digging. Okay, I'm not digging. But we'll see. We'll see if it sticks around. Okay, I have 2 more and then I'm done. I put this on the tray. This is Tiger from Francesca Bianchi. I bought this one in 2022. This is really pretty. This is sweet. It has a vintage feel to it, but not so much. But it's to a lot of people, y'all would probably say this is vintage smelling. But for me, it smells like this sweet, vanillic, syrupy honey fragrance that I just love. I want to say there's some type of fruit in here, maybe like peach or something like that, maybe apricots. But it smells so good. It smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. I love this. I don't wear it at all, and I need to. I think this year I'm gonna go back into that whole mode of not really buying a lot of fragrances, because I have so many beautiful fragrances that I just don't wear, and it makes me feel some type of way. It really does. Last but not least, this is Attar 7+1 by Attar. That's the name of it, 7+1. Okay. This is an oud fragrance. There is raspberry here, there's saffron, there's like a spun sugar, and the oud is sitting in the base, so it's very aromatic. From the saffron is sweet and very woody and earthy from the oud, which I love. Reminds me a lot of Oud for Greatness by Elysian. So because I have this one in my collection, I don't need to buy Oud for Greatness. It's been on my list for a while. I'm gonna scratch it out because I don't need it. This reminds me a lot of Oud for Greatness. And the nose behind this fragrance is Paolo Terenzi, Tiziano Terenzi's brother. Okay, that is the nose behind this fragrance. I think he's the nose behind all the Attar fragrances, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, love this one a lot. Oh my god, the bottle is super pretty, very unique, very different, very weighty and heavy. I put it up here, actually over there on my display, so people can see it, even though people don't come over here. Who's people? Who are they? But yeah, I like to display it because the bottle is very unique and different. But this is a really pretty scent. Reminds me a lot of Oud for Greatness. Really does. Love the raspberry note in the oud and the spun sugar together. It really just sets the fragrance off, in my opinion. I'm used to oud and raspberry and saffron, okay, in a fragrance, but that sugary note, man, it just does something different. That is what sets the sugary note in this fragrance, is what sets it apart from Oud for Greatness by Elysian. I don't get that sugary note in Oud for Greatness like I do in here. Beautiful scent. This is beautiful. So these are all my, did I talk about did I get them all? I think I did. We got them all. These are my fragrances for January 2024, you guys. Oh, this tray is heavy. Am I gonna sleep with my hair like this? Okay, am I gonna sleep with my hair? Here it's giving Afro Puff, Mohawk Afro Puff, which I like it. You know, I need to just embrace it because I'm really gonna be wearing my natural hair this year. I hope you guys don't mind that. You know, there's these rumors out there that people really don't like girls with natural hair. I hope that's not the case. I really want to embrace my natural hair, and I look very different. I look extremely different, I feel like, when I wear my natural hair versus when I wear wigs. I do feel like sometimes I look prettier. That's just internal. That's something in me. But I have been loving my afro lately. Like that, I feel like it's the best hairstyle that I could ever rock is my afro. Guys, that was January's perfume tray. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have any of the fragrances I mentioned in this video. If you're someone that is into fragrances, that you're into smelling good, maybe you are considering buying a new fragrance, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and become a part of my family. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells. That way you'll be notified every time I upload. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It is super important for the growth of my channel. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.